The joint civil society organizations has urged the National Assembly to reject bills currently before it that looked repressive or compel social media operators to have their physical offices in the country. The convener of the joint press conference, Comrade Anwar Rafsanjani, gave the advice in Abuja. Topsy Gimba has the details.
Comrade Anwar Rafsanjani urged National Assembly to reject these repressive bills in their entirety and instead legislation that protects civil space, strengthens transparency and accountability, promotes meaningful public participation and reinforces the constitutional and democratic values on which Nigeria's future depends. Comrade Rafsanjani said that they, the undersigned Nigerian, African and international human rights organizations and civil society organizations are gravely concerned by the growing number of restrictive and repressive bills currently before Nigeria's National Assembly.
Nigeria has repeatedly reaffirmed its commitment before the African Union, the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, the United Nations, and other international bodies to uphold democracy, human rights, and rule of law. The National Assembly, therefore, has a constitutional duty to ensure that civil society organizations are not weakened, but rather supported to ensure that the civil space is protected.
He said the timing of these proposals is particularly concerning as Nigeria prepares for the 2027 general elections, that the measures risk entrenching fear, self-censorship, and intolerance of dissent in the country.
We are also calling on the National Assembly to conduct genuine, transparent, and meaningful consultations with the civil society organizations, journalists, human rights defenders, professional associations, digital rights organizations, development partners, and other affected stakeholders before adopting reforms affecting civic freedoms,
which requires states to facilitate further than control the work of association. It is also inconsistent with the Financial Action Task Force, FATF, Recommendation 8, which require measures affecting non-profit organizations to be targeted, risk-based, and proportionate, and reject blanket regulatory approaches.
These provisions establish a sweeping, duplicative, and disproportionate framework that threatens civil society independence, discourages legitimate international cooperation and humanitarian assistance.
Topsy Gimba, reporting for ASO Television News.